Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Gary Grigsby's War in the East. This special bonus episode brought to you by my Patreon supporter Tomislav Chlin. With that said, let's continue and wrap these last few turns up as I kind of want to, I suppose. I've already moved quite a bit in multiple places, but let's just see what else can still be done here. I'll be looking individually per unit or per army. So let's take a look at the 17th Army first. And seems like those guys got routed. That's kind of sucky. The thing is that I want to get across, but also keep a unit in Krasnodar so that they don't kick me out. That can be somewhat tricky. Look, I'll just go around these guys, and if they want to move up, they can be my guest. I'm looking to get further down towards Tuapse, etc., and interested to see how I'm gonna be able to potentially develop that. I'm not really gonna bother that much anymore with how to reorganize my units exactly so that everything is within the exact core, etc. Like, that is just I actually think it's better if I move all of them, then I have the zone of control from all those things. You guys, okay, they have to move quite a bit. So I will put everything, or I will try to do it as much as possible, so there is that, but I completely forgot about that unit. Interestingly enough, I didn't take those two hexes, so they must have something there too. Okay, well, let's actually move these guys here and still keep them on refit. I'll actually move the HQ in here. HQ in here. These units are here to deal with the encirclement. I kind of don't want to move since the core are still close enough, but I'll move these to Orlovskaya most likely pretty soon. Okay, so I'm actually gonna do a heavy attack immediately, so hopefully, crap. My hope was that they would therefore route. Oh, it seems like I have this bug again. Alright, well let's go. They did route this time. Let's just move these guys over here. You in here. I already found it weird that they, for whatever reason, did not want to go and cross there. Well, they can technically get out, but I don't really see these units creating that much of a ruckus. I would do an attack, but I just don't have any attacks to make, really. I don't really have all that much besides here as before, but yeah, this is again super annoying. Okay, so if anything, I really need to attack. I look. This is 12, 11, 10, 9. That should be. Is that a guards army? Wow, what the heck? Wonder how powerful that is too. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah. I need you to move up. And then hopefully after I've attacked, that bug is again gone. Okay. Bagram, you know. There we go. The problem seems to mostly persist in moving the units down there, so I think that really is the major problem there. Well, let's move you into southern Stalingrad and use you to move around here. It's funny how far up my units can move technically. Now, I'm actually inclined to do that because it allows me to take the rail line and make it harder for them to move around in this general area. By this point, I can also move these guys here, and then from the next turn, that should allow me also to get serious. I'll try to attach some units to, or not reattach. Get them back together, I suppose. You need to refit 21%. That's not a lot. I'll use the Romanians to fill this gap here. And that also allows the 377th to now move up towards Stalingrad itself. I don't really care that they have that hex. Oh, I can even move you back. Let's do that. All right. I'll move the HQ to Kalach, or even further up here, because I need to get them under the support. Let's move the 111th here. I mean, to be fair too, the thing about it is that if I move these guys up, that will allow me to take more of these hexes. which I also like. I'm curious to see whether they're gonna try and move in between. They might go like this. But if I put this cavalry here, that would make that a lot harder for them. And yeah, I'm currently just moving a stack of units towards that region. Alright. As for the Italians, they can try and deal with this in due time from this side too. It will allow me to continue moving up this core from the 6th Army. Still a bit weird that it is like that, but oh well. I know I'm making a mess of things now, but like I said, there are only 2 more turns in there. So it's not even that likely going to, be a whole lot there. Let's move the Romanian mountain unit together with the 6th Army. And the 1st Panzer Army can move into Kalach too. And I'll move these guys up too, since we've beaten those guys. They will try to help in the destruction of the pocket for whatever turn there is remaining to do such a thing. And then they can move towards the Volga, I suppose, once that is over. There's still a little bit of movement left. So I should utilize that. Don't let good movement go to waste. And you can take this hex. So I think, yeah, it's unclear whether there are units there, so most likely can I do any kind of attack here? No, so let's just move you up. And you in here. Okay, so there's a unit there at least. Nothing here and here, but if... Well, actually, these two could not succeed because of these guys, so I actually don't know yet. It's not that likely they'll break it, but... That's a bit more pressure. Indeed. Well, let's also take the depot. I'm sure that helps a little bit. I mean, they also have still Frolovo there, but let's move you here. Interesting. The thing there. We know that these hexes are empty. Not this, apparently. So both of those are brigades. So 24 to 1, huh? There's that bug again. Please not just retreat. Stay around it. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do, but now I cannot take it back. Because 12 on 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to say that I think that what I'm doing here is absolutely ridiculous, but it doesn't matter. Let's just go here. Let's take this and then move in here. That was very poor movement. But oh well. And let's just go here too. I'm just trying to confuse the AI or something. But to be completely honest, I have no clue what I'm doing here. They do have a lot of units stacked there. That's for sure. Alright, I did take care of that there. Now we still have all this. Okay. That is actually very important information, because it tells me that I cannot just go about and take this here territory. That cannot be right, but that's... I also don't really know what I'm doing here like that. If only I went in here. Oh well. Well. What to do with you. I mean, to be honest, I'll try another attack on them. No, that failed miserably. I'm really surprised they're again that powerful. I actually honestly believed that would succeed, but I guess not. Lost a bunch of tanks, but yeah. I have suspicion that these guys will not really move. But oh well. Now that I've beaten those guys, it's not super likely that they will try again. I mean, it must be hard walking through those woods, although I'm quite sure they still have plenty of supplies there. Yeah, let's move. Also in that direction, because I do need to beat that rifle division. Do I have anything else? I guess not. There's nothing really that I can currently send. I did have Großdeutschland that I should transfer to the Western Europe. Heavy Stuck battery. Aren't those Italian? I think those are well. Well, never mind that. I think I can already ship it back. We'll see what kind of crazy is going on now. In terms of losses, Soviets are over 9 million now. That's a lot. They have less than 3 million forces on the ground though. I still have slightly more guns, slightly more tanks, more planes, but doesn't look too great for them. We'll see what's in store there on the next turn. It's turn 66? Yes, it is. So, total men. Really between the September and October lows. Kind of crazy. Because they weren't doing so. I need to zoom in before everything. I do have 37 AP, so I need. There are so many things that are guys that I need to change. Let's first go here, because Wilhelm Keitel is not the kind of guy that I want to have as a field marshal there. And let's take von Kluge. Friedrich Meath. I have a sensation that's not going to be the absolute best. He's not even that bad. Okay, well, there goes the AP. I wonder if I'm sure they'll attack. There's no reason for them not to do that, I suppose. I don't know. Last turn in that regard was already a misery for them. Like, they only attacked in the north. And then they did like 1 or 2 attacks at Stalingrad. So too bad I did not move up a little bit more to see whether that's still a national supply depot. I don't think it is. It shouldn't. Okay, well, that too. I'm not sure what's going on there, but maybe Kirsano, they took that? Seems like it. No, all I was looking for is getting over to Saratov there. It must also not be great for them to keep shipping supplies, or shipping their planes and stuff, because I take their airfields. But I'm not really sure how many planes and such they have. They did do a few sorties, but 19 sorties is almost nothing. Doesn't look all that nice though here. Like, they actually do seem to have plenty of forces, at least on paper. But what do I know? It's not too surprising to see this fort level going down now that I have that less troops there. Same here. It will still take a few turns, and that's why I'm kind of okay with this. Like, they can't attack again, and wow. From inside. Oh, there too. I see. I get it. Well, I guess I will have to re-encircle it, and they beat me there too. Wow. I'm actually a little bit surprised at the ferocity of those attacks. Didn't think they'd have it in them, but I guess they did. Yeah, those units do look powerful. Well, good for them, I guess. Not so much for me, and the weird stuff is that they left this part of Moscow empty too now. I don't know. And also, like, any of these units, like, all of them have 0 movement points now. So if they get units in there, we know that they use teleportation. So I'm curious to see what happens. It's excessively unlikely that they would be able to get units in there, but well, they're moving around. Here too, apparently. Not really sure what they're trying to achieve. Oh. No. Okay, game. Game. Ah. There we have it. Guess they're teleporting stuff, or trying to get stuff in there. I have a few planes that can help out. This also looks rather silly. Well, that was the one place where they could attack to take or make sure that Moscow wasn't encircled again, I suppose. So, kudos to them. We'll see how that goes with the fighting. It sure is interesting in a sense, like how the battles would continue over time. I would not expect to be able to take Moscow up until 1943. That's for sure. But it seems like it would technically be possible to take one of the Moscow hexes, depending on how things look. Like I'd need at least 2 or 3 turns to take over all of these hexes, like here and here. Resurround them. And then attack. I'm quite sure these are also not, like, the AI sometimes have these fortifications, we saw that earlier too, where there's like literally nothing in there. But I don't think that's gonna be the case. One thing that I'm also wondering is, what would happen in War the East 1 is that if you sever some rail lines and such, the AI would abandon like everything they had in the Caucasus. I wonder if they do that here too. certainly is interesting to think about that. But Soviets again lost a lot of stuff. Axis air setback in North Africa. North African campaign offense move forward. Italian campaign offense move forward. And partisans. But this hasn't changed at all. Okay. I guess this held though. Okay. And yeah, they did conveniently get a unit in there. How funny. Right. Well, there's rain up there too. Let's just execute those air directives that are non-existent. Meanwhile, take a look at the time. Yeah, I see that. So it does seem like my time for this episode is up. We'll be having one more turn here, one or two, depending on whether the game checks at the start or at the end of the turn. There is no rain over Moscow. Okay, fine. Yeah, so I'll be looking to deal with this this last turn here. Interesting to see whether I can take Stalingrad or not. Probably. Let's just call it probably. It seems like the AI has, at the very least, tried to do some stuff like that. Okay, like I said, thanks for watching this one. Do hope you enjoyed it. Special shout out to all my Patreon supporters. Spooner out, Digibastard, C Data, Swordsman, Dingo, and Tomislav Chlin. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.